herself.
Hartwell needs to find that spark. What a barrage of stomps.
You want to control the tempo. You want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
What does Indi Hartwell have to do here tonight to leave a lasting impression, Corey?
I think she'll naturally leave an impression, Cole, but if I were her opponent, I'd be afraid of testing Hartwell's strength. Find another way to beat Indi because you can't outmuscle her.
Hartwell struggling to defend herself.
Indi needs to be resourceful in this situation. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Knew what was coming there.
Indi finally creates some more offense for herself.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Hartwell. Oh, incredible suplex. Kick to the midsection. Hoist it up. Disorienting spin and...
Revolution's in the spinning power. Cover.
2. What a win for this superstar.
An incredible matchup, highly competitive. And this superstar certainly earned the right to be the victor. Oh, got a steel chair. Come on.
Her opponent out.
This is too far.
A statement made tonight.
I actually like this because the trash talking's already started.
It is very clear these superstars do not like each other.
Oh, we're not going to wait any longer.
The match hasn't even started yet.
And these superstars couldn't care less.
This is personal.
Someone's got to get control of this situation. Come on, ref. There's the bell to this highly anticipated match. So anticipated, these combatants couldn't even wait for the bell.
But should we really be going through with this match after what happened before the bell?
Well, if you want to go stand in the way of these superstars, go for it. From where I'm sitting, it doesn't look like there's any stopping them. What a barrage of stomps.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Ooh, brutal forearm. Oh.
Slips out of the way.
These two having an answer for everything.
Solid connection. Boom. And momentum is slipping away from Indi.
Tough spot for Indi.
Just ruthless. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
Corey, we know what Indi Hartwell is capable of. Is that going to be too much for her opponent to handle here tonight?
Well, by all means, Hartwell's a powerhouse, but she's not the most experienced competitor on the roster. A smart opponent will exploit that. She steers clear of that one. Each competitor showing they've done their homework. Bang! Vicious boot.
Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. Revolution's in the spinning powerbomb.
For the win. 2 count.
And this one is over. These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Stephanie.
So chalk up a win for them in this match, and I think it's safe to say it's all thanks to that fairly vicious attack we saw.
This match was barely fair, if at all. They more or less stole this victory.
At the end of the day, the how and the why doesn't matter, Saxton. All that matters now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then.
And very quickly, I can tell you that these superstars are very excited to have the opportunity to compete here tonight on Independence Day.
And similarly, we're excited to be able to call the action for you, especially for this match. This is going to be great.
An up-and-coming talent in the women's division.
If you ask Indi Hartwell herself, Cole, she's not up and coming. Indi believes she is already main event worthy.
You guys, I always love seeing the champ in action. You can see that look in her eyes that tells you she wants to win tonight.
Honestly, Cole, I don't think I've ever seen her with any other look in her eyes. The title might not be on the line tonight, but that look hasn't changed.
We'll see where that determination gets her as this match progresses.
And she's taken on a very tough competitor in Indi Hartwell.
Yeah, Saxton, Hartwell's been able to refocus herself and keep her sights set on the task at hand. She always had the ability, but now she's showing that ruthlessness that takes superstars to the next level.
Oh, and a stomp right to the back. Look at this, just
What a barrage of stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that.
She will wisely return to the ring now.
Punch lands. Nice counter from Indi.
Defenses are sharp in this series of reversals.
Corey, we know what Indi Hartwell is capable of. Is that going to be too much for her opponent to handle here tonight?
Well, by all means, Hartwell's a powerhouse, but she's not the most experienced competitor on the roster. A smart opponent will exploit that.
Big miss right there.
look at this, just
What a barrage of stomps.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. And Indi is really being knocked around here.
Hartwell's opponents showing their relative experience so far. Indi needs to add some pages to her playbook, and fast.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
Not what you want to see by any means.
Corey, pump handle coming. Boom! Incredible suplex.
Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin and...
Lands him into a spinning powerbomb.
Does that...
Is it enough? The cover hangs on by a thread.
Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver. And she is rapidly dictating the pace.
Indi needs to be resourceful in this situation.
She returns the favor there.
Indi finally creates some more offense for herself.
Yeah, but Indi needs to maintain...
Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
She's in a tremendous amount of pain. Is she going to tap out? She had to prevent herself from being severely injured. Had to tap out.
Big time win tonight. Victory has got to taste sweet.
Great show of respect from the WWE fans as well.
Digging for something under the ring.
How about a ladder, Byron?
A ladder!
Oh, come on now.
Oh,
You gotta be kidding me.
This is too far.
Somebody please end this. Stop this. And now just continuing the assault. Oh, my goodness. Did you hear that?
I felt that.
I don't know what this proves.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia.
Non-title match here with the superstars cementing themselves as a champion to watch.
They say winning a title takes you to another level. That certainly has been the case here. Everyone expects big things from here on out.
Big things indeed, Corey. We'll find out very soon if they can carry the pressures of being a champion.
And in the other corner, the ever-hungry Indi Hartwell.
She certainly has an appetite for destruction, Saxton. A killer instinct that's catapulted her career so quickly.
Great timing on that knee to the...
Oh, my God.
Corey, we know what Indi Hartwell is capable of. Is that going to be too much for her opponent to handle here tonight?
And by all means, Hartwell is a powerhouse, but she's not the most experienced competitor on the roster. A smart opponent will exploit that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's some attitude behind it.
And momentum is slipping away from Indi.
Hartwell's opponents showing their relative experience so far. Indi needs to add some pages to her playbook, and fast.
Oh, man.
Targeting the throat there.
What a shot. Oh, and a stomp right to the back.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
Heads out of the ring. What's next? And now thrown back into the ring. Took off the foot of the announce table. Now there go the monitors.
Bad intentions in mind here.
Come on, Byron, get in front of me.
No. Out of the ring, she has to mind the 10 count. There are plenty of ways battling in this area could end in serious harm. Kick to the back. Catches the kick. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
And she slides her back to the mat.
What impact!
Sent out of the ring, not sure she wants to be here. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle. From way up top, a double axe handle.
Oh, my goodness. Kick to the gut. Lifted way up. Round and around, and down we go.
Does that finish Indi off?
Cover! There's two! An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Stephanie!
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for
This is it, guys. The title is up for grabs here.
And this might be the most highly anticipated title defense in recent memory.
You can see here the confidence of a true champion.
Indie wrestling is here.
Quite the impressive young talent.
Here's a superstar that is seemingly created to be the next big thing in WWE, an actual athlete in the truest sense. She has set her bar quite high early into her career.
I think it's a good thing, Cole. You don't become one of the greatest by setting easy goals. Pushing herself is what she's all about.
We'll see if she has enough to push to get the victory here tonight.
And she's taken on a very tough competitor in Indy Hartwell.
Yeah, Saxton, Hartwell's been able to refocus herself and keep her sights set on the task at hand. She always had the ability, but now she's showing that ruthlessness that takes superstars to the next level. What a barrage of stomps.
The proverbial mud hole has been stomped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
And Indy is really being knocked around here.
Tough spot for Indy.
Left by the turnbuckles. Clothesline in the corner.
This is just brute power.
German! Just pure dominance.
As far as well-rounded superstars go, Indy Hartwell might be the benchmark, Corey. She has the size, the speed, the charisma.
She has all that, but she's far too easily distracted by outside factors. While there's no denying Hartwell's many skills, we've seen how easily she can lose focus, and that's what might cost her. Tag punch. Oh, God.
Momentum's all with her now.
Indy Hartwell losing a bit of her focus there, and it cost her. She needs to concentrate on the here and now. And both athletes showing that they have each other's number.
The challenger being outclassed here.
Truly fighting to the last breath, but we might be coming up on that soon.
Avoiding contact. Look at this, just stomp after stomp after stomp.
Right in the breadbasket. Kick to the gut. Lifted way up. Round and around and...
That's it into a spinning powerbomb.
That's gotta be it.
2. Retains the title. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
Big time trash talking here. The official going to ring the bell and we're underway. Oh, goodness.
The official's been laid out. This is not the way to kick things off. Is that an official start?
The referee was able to start the match, so we are proceeding with this match.
know just how much a calculated attack like that could affect the course of this match.
Getting a leg up on the competition is the name of the game, Saxton. Work smarter, not harder.
Oh, she's feeling the hurt here.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Cora can't find a foothold in this match.
Yeah, Jade has to find a response quickly.
Kick to the gut.
Ooh, brutal forearm.
Big-time power slam.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
Taking flight. Look out for it. Big-time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
And she still fails to extend any resistance here.
She has to rely on her instincts to turn things around.
Over time, we've seen Cora Jade transform from a perennial underdog to quite the ruthless competitor. Is that ruthlessness going to come into play tonight, Corey?
Oh, absolutely, Cole. Cora Jade's really leaned into that vicious streak that was always just bubbling underneath the surface. Smart what he says she'll continue to do that here.
Look at this, just
What a barrage of stomps.
could be seconds away from seeing Jade fall.
And you know what's next, guys?
A knee right to the face.
That knee is a lethal weapon.
Jade is in big, big trouble.
I don't think there's any love lost.
She wants it one more time. Nasty knee. How do you come back from that? Cover.
And this one is over. And here's another peek at some of the more memorable parts of the match.
Here is your winner, Stephanie!
Despite less than legal efforts to defeat them, they are standing tall now.
Coming back after being on the receiving end of an underhanded attack and winning it all? Impressive? Doesn't even begin to describe it.
Some might say lucky does, though.
Oh, no, this is not luck. This is